Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up in their names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how anyone can become rich. And before we get started today, I do want to say a great thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel and for everyone who has been tuning in and returning viewers as well. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers and 90% of you have not yet subscribed to the channel. So I would appreciate it if you do hit that like button, as it will truly help the channel grow. Now we'll get straight into it. How to become rich. Well, in order to know how to become rich, I first had to review the definition of what rich actually means. And rich simply means having a great deal of money and or assets. Okay, so in order to know what that actually means, because it's very, very vague, I then had to do a little bit more research. And so I had to understand that those who are 65 to 75 must have a net worth of $1,063,700 for a family. But those who are 35 years of age or under must have a net worth of $192,900. Okay, now, it doesn't state as a family, but I would assume that $192,900 for those 35 years or younger would be as a family as well. Now, you can make shortcuts if you want. I do not take shortcuts in life. What do I mean by that? So if you're an individual and you're not a part of a family atmosphere, you might decide that you're going to cut this number in half. I do not do that, right? Because those who live together and may have double the income and double the assets and double the this, their expenses aren't necessarily double, right? They live in the one house. They might just only have one car. We don't know what their expenses are. And so I'm going to keep it the way it was designed for a family atmosphere, and we're going to go off based on that. So when we're thinking about how to become rich, if you're 65 to 75, we would have expected $1,063,700. And if you're 35 or younger, we're expecting almost $193,000. Okay, so we all know my story on how I got to be rich and how I became a millionaire myself. But there are many ways to become rich, and I don't want to say anything that is a get-rich-quick scheme, but I want to preface a few things that I truly do believe in. So the first way to get rich is to stop spending money. I am literally going to give you like bullet points today, people, and I'm going to tell you exactly why this is the best way to get rich. So when you stop spending money, you are no longer increasing your credit card debt if you have any credit card debt. This will allow you to start paying off credit card debt if you have that. It will allow you to start paying off student loans if you have that. You're not going out to eat. You're not going out to buy your favorite dessert. You're not going out to smoke. You're not going out to drink. You're not going out, period. You're staying in your house, and that is typically very, very much free outside of the electric and water and gas that you use. All right? So the first thing to get rich is to stop spending money. Festus, stop spending money. How do you not spend money? You stop spending money when you don't go on Amazon and buy everything that you see on Amazon. You stop spending money when you just stop buying things. You tell yourself today, I'm not buying anything. You tell yourself for the week, I'm not buying anything. You tell yourself for the month outside of food, I am not buying anything. The first way to become rich is to stop spending money. The second way to become rich is to start to save money. The reason why I said save money is because if you do not have money saved Any money invested will be wasted. If you do not have money saved, any money invested will be wasted. I cannot tell you the amount of people who have came up to me, hey Festus, I want to start investing, but I have all this debt and I have no money saved. Or hey Festus, I want to start investing, but I have all this debt and I have $50,000 saved. What should I do? Well, first thing you can do is pay off the debt. Second thing you can do is get out of that lease. Third thing you can do is start to invest according to what you are looking for out of life. So if you're looking for a long-term play where you just invest in a couple of stocks and you ride it out into the sunset, you can do that. If you're looking for a faster term play, you can look at a whole variety of strategies, day trading, swing trading, certain types of trading that we have just went over, real estate investment, dividend, drip investing, all these type of investments that we just went over, house hacking, so that you live for free, you rent out a room, you rent out a side of a duplex, all these things to cut costs, limit expenses, and become rich. I can't tell you how easy it is to make money when all you do is work and go home. That's the one thing that I liked about the restaurant industry, is that I just had to go to work. I just had to go to work. The food was there already, so there was no reason for me to go to a store and eat. And then when I got home, I was tired, so I just went to sleep. I wasn't worried about what I'm going to do tomorrow because I knew it was work. I was going to work. Okay? And so when you just focus on work, when you just focus on work and coming home, that is exactly what will happen. You will get rich. Now, a lot of people might say, Festus, but that's no way to live. That is no way to live. You're not living life. You're not enjoying life. All you do is work. Okay, I understand how you got to where you are, but who wants to live like that? And I would tell you, you're absolutely right. That is no way to live. You should not live that way. But this is the quickest way to not be broke, and the quickest way to also get rich. Now, what I will say is, if you're in debt, if you have a ton of student loans, if you have a lot of credit card debt, you might need to live this way for 2 years, because the average person can get out of credit card debt in 2 years if they put their mind to it. People have worked so hard to pay off $100,000 in student loans, $200,000 in student loans, $300,000 in student loans in just 4 years. And as soon as they finish paying it off, they're out of debt, which is great. You're out of debt. That is absolutely great. But now you have no money and you just stopped. You stopped the grind because your goal was just to get out of debt. What if you stayed down for another 4 years, saved another $400,000, started to invest that, maybe bought a house cash? But Festus, is hard. We've already done that for 4 years. You should compliment us. You should thank us for our achievements for getting out of debt at the very least. Not everybody can do that. You're absolutely right. But I want more for you. I expect more of you. But Festus, when does it end? It ends when you says it ends. It ends when you say you are happy with your life. It ends when you say you are no longer ready or willing to improve. But those of you who are watching this channel, you're looking to improve. You're looking to better yourself. You're looking to go above and beyond where you were yesterday. And so the journey's not over. It's not over. We all get complacent. We all want to just say, you know what, I've done enough. But we're the money team. Come on. We're investing for the future. And it just doesn't stop there. The bus doesn't stop there. And so All right, let's talk about $1 million in net worth for a family at age 65. I will honestly tell you this is not a lot of money. They consider this rich, it's not a lot of money. And that's why I want wealth for every single one of you. Because $1 million at 65 to 74 years old, it may take you to retirement right now in this current economy, but it's not going to do anything for your grandkids. You're going to be penny pinching for the next 20 years of your life in order to live a life that you think is worth living. I can't imagine being in my final years and saying, I only have 1 year's salary left, not knowing when it is that I'll actually die. And now you're considering whether your money will outlive you or if you'll outlive your money. That is absolutely insane. I want to have money that I know I can't even spend even if I tried. And so, you know, these are goals to aspire to, but not to live by, because you can achieve this simply by just investing in the stock market. $2,000, not a month, but let's say $5,000 a year, $6,000 a year. Just invest that in the stock market over a 40-year period of time with a 7% rate of return, and you're going to have well over $1.3 million. 1.3 million, just like that. You have more than the average. You're considered above average. You're considered rich. But we can do more. Like I said, we can do more. You can house hack the house that you're renting. You can house hack the apartment or condo or home that you bought. This way you can offset expenses. You can invest more. I mean, all these things are very important. And so you can increase your net worth exponentially just by taking advantage of a few things, right? I took advantage of the interest rates in 2021. You can take advantage. Some people took advantage of the real estate housing market in 2008. There are so many things that can be taken advantage of that you just have to look for and go ahead and achieve it, right? And so the median income actually went up from 183,500 to 192,900 from 2022 to 2023. And so all that means is that if this is a recurring process, if this is a recurring thing where the money tends to go up for that medium income, then soon enough we'll be seeing $200,000 for those under 35 just to be considered rich. And so you have to plan ahead and understand that with inflation, with all these other things that come about, you will need more money, period, in order to retire, in order to be rich, in order to feel rich. And so we talked about getting out of debt. We talked about saving money. Now we're talking about investing. We could have just did the stock market. But again, real estate is a great example because when I started house hacking and eliminating my expenses, I was then able to save $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in just a single year and put that towards other investment vehicles so that I can get to the number that I wanted to get to because I'm no longer worried about a mortgage. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.